This special podcast is brought to you by Choppin It Up. Please come with an open mind and subscribe for more content. Thanks.
So, y'all, boy, it's hydrogen, boy. We got a guest today.
What's
Introduce yourself,
man?
man.
How y'all doing? My name Eli. You feel me? Niggas happy to be here today.
You see?
Y'all share some knowledge today.
That boy Trey in the cut.
You already know.
And you know who we got in the cut over there. Ready. So I got a question, though. Y'all ready for this?
What's the question?
Are gangs the new KKK? Let me hear y'all, bro.
Are what?
Are gangs the new KKK?
Like Bloods, Crips type things?
Gangs, yeah, gangs. Are gangs the new KKK? Whoever want to speak first can speak first.
You know, when I start, I don't shut up, so I'm gonna get somebody else the opportunity to talk.
You guess you gotta go ahead.
Go ahead.
Speak
Speak that.
Shit.
Yeah.
I mean,
Speak that. Speak that.
I feel like modern day gangs, yeah, this shit like the KKK. We doing the job for the KKK. You know what I'm saying? Being affiliated, I already know how this shit go. It's a lot of unnecessary violence, stupid stuff. You know what I'm saying? I feel like back in the day when it was still for the right reasons. Nah, I wouldn't say that because it was for the community, it was for the people. But now, you know what I'm saying? They done locked all the leaders up and killed the leaders. There's no structure to it no more. So yeah, niggas be killing for stupid stuff. Instagram posts, females, clout, all type of just dumb stuff. So yeah, I definitely feel like modern day gangs with no structure definitely is modern day KKK for sure.
What's on your mind, big brother?
So you hinted at the fact that gangs are doing the job of the KKK. So you can't say they are the KKK if they're just doing the job of it. I feel like the KKK, that was part of their plans, was to have our own people kill us off. So I just feel like it was all a plan and they accomplished that.
But structurally, like, all right, so KKK is an organization.
Yes.
Gangs are an organization. The main
No,
purpose.
gang is a gang.
Yeah, but it's an organization.
Yeah.
You
But
know what
also
I'm
the
saying?
name KKK holds a lot of weight.
Bloods and Crips hold a lot of weight.
No, I'm saying like
It depends
the
on who
impact
though.
that it had on
Yeah,
the
yeah,
whole.
yeah.
See,
See,
Bloods
And what they,
Crips-
what they,
Bloods and Crips hold a lot of weight.
no, I'm not saying that they don't
Yeah.
hold a lot of weight. I'm just saying like, along with the organization and what they did, the name itself held a lot of, like, oh, the KKK. It's like a lot of.
There's a lot of fear behind the name.
Yeah, fear behind
Yeah,
the name.
yeah. Bloods and Crips only hold weight to, let's say,
a
primary-
certain
different
demographic.
Yeah,
A certain demographic.
Yeah.
But the whole purpose of the KKK was to do what?
Destroyer.
And scare us to do everything they way. They
To
had come
conform.
back in the day. The whole KKK political party was the Democrats. So they had come to all the black people hoods and force them to vote Democrat. You feel me? So now, like now, they had a certain code, certain morals back in the day.
It's in the school system.
It's a whole
Like
lot.
they teach us to vote Democrat when we was in middle school.
You feel
From
me?
middle school and up, I remember 7th grade and up.
They told us
They taught us that Democratic Party was the favorite.
it was the black. They told us it was the black. And that nigga Lyndon B. Johnson said he gonna have niggas voting Democrat for 200 years. You feel me? But like right now, the gangs don't have no structure. Like my boys we was talking the other day. He was like, nigga, now Bloods kill Bloods and Crips kill Crips. You feel me? They don't have. You feel me? They don't have no ambitions from it. They don't.
Yeah.
They just want to join some so they can be protected. You know what I'm saying? They killing, they
But you
fuck.
can't be mad at a kid because at the end of the day, they be kids.
Yeah.
Being deceived since birth.
Yeah.
They never had a chance to get their eye.
Mm-hmm.
Some people don't even get to see the truth. So you feel me?
Yeah. For sure that. So
It's hard to.
it's crazy.
It's hard to break that loop,
Mhm.
that cycle. But you gotta understand who started it. You know what I'm saying? This shit ain't just one day start out of the blue. You know what I'm saying? It's a process.
Something is always
Something
based off.
influenced it,
Yeah,
you know what I'm
it's
saying?
you can't nothing just come out of thin air.
Yeah, no.
It's based on something.
Like
you
when
know
I
what I'm
said they
saying?
killed and locked up a lot of the leaders, you know what I'm saying? That's
It's nurtured behavior.
Explain, elaborate on that.
Oh my God, bro.
Got you.
Nature versus nurture. Things you learn instinctually versus things you're. How do I explain it? Things you're what's that word? Like it's instilling.
Yeah, still
How you
instilled.
raised and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So your environment
You a part
versus
of
your
your
own
environment.
self-conscious. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I could definitely see. I could agree to that. I
think you were a product of your environment to some point, and then after that, all your ideals and stuff. Like I feel like where we at now, now that our eyes are open, our ideals and stuff change. So we are products of our environment up until we open our eyes.
What's the difference between aging and developing?
You said aging and developing.
Growing in age versus developing.
Aging, you just it's like let's take a bike. You leave it in the rain for a couple of days and it start to rust. I feel like aging is like that. As far as development, you're growing to become better.
Yeah. So do you think it's a lot of just aging and no development?
Oh yeah, because you see 36-year-olds with baby
With the
mama
same
problems.
mindset.
Yeah.
Like you would think something involved to the good, but that shit.
I know a big homie right now. He in his 40s, probably pushing 50s. He be out there with the young niggas. He still dressed like a young nigga. He ain't developed. He's still the same young street nigga. He like 50 though. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you feel me? Like I see it a lot too. I know a nigga that posts up at the Circle K at my house. He old, going bald, selling weed, bro. You feel me? Like
Unknowingly, they wish they could be that. So I feel like unknowingly they deter souls and have
What do you
the
mean
cycle.
deter souls?
Elaborate.
They have the cycles keep repeating. Like selling drugs, they keep selling drugs to the kids, they keep chasing that young age.
So since we talking about misguidance, let's talk about the Coin-Tel-Pro. Y'all boys know what the Coin-Tel-Pro is?
No, please explain.
yeah.
Alright. So in the 1950s, we had the FBI had a director named J. Edgar Hoover. Y'all know that boy, the gay nigga, the gay white man. So he initially started it to stop Marcus Garvey, but at the same time he tried to stop it. We had somebody from organizations, multiple organizations, and people from our own demographic trying to come against us. So you had the Coin-Tel-Pro and you had the Boule.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? So basically, the Coin-Tel-Pro, it was a FBI operation called. It was named Prevent the Black Messiah.
Okay.
So prevent any eccentric black activists that can raise his people out of oppression.
Well, that's not what it says on paper.
But it says prevent the Black Messiah.
What it says on paper is prevent terrorist acts.
And nationally,
Terrorist acts.
That is a terrorist act to them.
Yeah, you feel me?
It's crazy how when you mess with the caucus people money, it's a terrorist act.
That's real life.
I hate
You
this.
feel me? So what the Boule come in to do, they come in to switch the narrative. So they switch the narrative. They'll lead you away from white supremacy. You know what I'm saying? They don't want you to talk about they people. Well, they people is the white people. They think they owe the white people.
Us.
They also are against us too.
All the time.
Because their organization was granted legitimacy from the white man, from Skull and Bones. You feel me? Skull and Bones is another secret society. So in 1904, Henry Minton fashioned his organization after Skull and Bones. 1904, nigga, you didn't have no TV. 1904, nigga, you didn't have no radio to hear that shit. 1904, nigga, you couldn't read about Skull and Bones. You can't read about that shit right now.
It was hearsay.
So somebody had to be around Skull and Bones or knew Skull and Bones. You know what I'm saying? So they granted legitimacy to him to start a organization. So that organization owed their trust and loyalty to the white man. You know what I'm saying? So you had so many people going against people that want to just come out of a bad situation. You know what I'm saying? So let's get it going. So we go on throughout the line. You got Malcolm X, you got Huey Newton, you got Fred
They
Hampton,
bought them
nigga.
in
You got
56.
you got Martin Luther King, which was a part of the Boule. So was W.E. Du Bois, but through their later years, they understood the truth. Which who went against Marcus Garvey, right? He understood the truth, and when he understood the truth, them niggas said, revoke this nigga visa, leave this nigga in Ghana. So this nigga died in Ghana. And when that nigga Martin Luther King, when he understood the truth and he was trying to say, nah, bro, we need reparations, nigga. We need to pick stuff for our black people, nigga. Them niggas went against that nigga, they killed him.
In the hospital.
You feel me? And all this was a psyop, was this a psychological operation. They went against, since they went against what was supposed to, they went against that.
Yeah, but the government did that. They did a phenomenal job. I feel like they a round of applause, bro. How much depression and anxiety that they put on people. How much trauma, nigga. Do you understand, like growing up as a hood nigga? How much trauma and anxiety that just gives me. And they did a perfect job instilling mental illnesses in the youth without us even knowing.
Bruh.
Yeah, everybody bipolar, depressed, got anxiety, everybody crazy now. So you ask anybody, they got a whole list of mental disorders.
like just what, about 25, 30 years ago,
What do
nigga?
they do? What do they do once you diagnose? Okay, here's
Medication.
some medicine.
Come here.
Yep.
Put them on Adderall. Put them on Ritalin. So these niggas, if they were supposed to be a revolutionary, nigga, now these niggas don't know what they supposed to be no
Right.
more.
Or them antidepressants.
Was it
you
even
as a
like-
zombie.
Like, what did, in 1904 and 1900s? What the fuck they do?
What
They
you-
didn't have crack or nothing. So what the? What
We
did
gotta
they trip off of?
Well, you gotta understand, before crack was involved into the community, that's when we still had structure. Crack really was one of the main things that broke up our
in
community.
the 70s.
Yeah.
Back
That was due to the economic hitmans
Mhm.
that they put in amongst our people. But in 1904, nigga, you gotta remember, that's what, about 40 some years free from slavery, emancipated from slavery.
No, 1940.
1940?
Yeah, I think 1940.
Well, 1904 is when Henry Minton made the
Yeah.
Boule and the Black Greek organizations. 1940, what happened in 1940?
I think that's not when we was like really. That's when we got free, like for real.
When-
So from second grade. That was what you had like 55. Nah, we just got it. Just happened. Nah, cause 1940. Nah, cause they was still fighting. It just happened like in just recently, because I'm trying to realize what these niggas was thinking, nigga. 1904, nigga. Nigga, what the hell is going on through your mind, nigga? And you just get, what the fuck? Nigga, what you thinking about, nigga? But I don't know, cause what
I feel like,
go ahead.
I don't know, like the whole crack thing next time. I feel like crack was a strong thing. Like, if you take a den of hungry wolves and just drop something in it, drop one sheep, one lamb, all them lions gonna fight for that lamb, bro. They all gonna fight to eat. So I feel like crack wasn't just economy. They knew they'll break apart our community, bro. Cause niggas is hungry, they starving, they need money.
Do you think they test what they go do on the rest of the world on us first?
Duh.
You think so too? How y'all think?
I can see it. I can see it.
Before they do it
Honestly,
to the
I
rest
feel
of the world,
like
they do it to us
Well,
first.
there's
Honestly,
like
I feel
other-
like they test. What you was gonna say?
I was gonna say they use like third world countries.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You think they do that? You think they test on them first
They
before they
hit
do it?
Africa first.
Yeah, I was gonna say they
What?
hit Africa first with all the
They
bullshit.
hit Africa first.
You think so?
Yes.
I think they hit
Either
our ass
Africa or
first.
Congo.
I think they hit our ass.
But if they don't get the results they want, because they're not built. the
But
same
this
as
is what
us.
they do.
have
They
different
hit them
immunities.
first and then do trial testing with us.
Yeah.
They label
Okay.
trial testing. You know what I'm saying?
Because we already know what's up. Y'all niggas know what eugenics is?
Kind of.
Nigga, y'all niggas know what eugenics is? Margaret Sanger, Planned Parenthood,
Trying to make the fucking
decrease
best.
the black population through birth control, through everything. They do it through birth control. What's that called? Abortion.
Any contraception.
Yeah, LG. Yeah, that's
Remember we realized
Yeah.
they was pushing that a lot with the
they pushed that
the
through
black-
Obama
the-
ass.
the, what's
But
black. What's the thing right now? The black.
Black
Lives Matter.
Yeah, them
they
niggas
pushing the LGBTQ with the Black Lives Matter. You feel me? You ever realize
pushing
our people is hella, they're hella gay. You know what I'm saying? Let's be
All
real,
of a
they're
sudden.
hella gay. You know what I'm saying?
All of a
And it
sudden.
was a plant, and that shit was
It's true though.
It's the facts though, because that's true though, because the NSSM 200 that was written by Henry Kissinger, nigga, in that report, that nigga said make half the population gay, nigga, but this depopulation thing we trying to do. You cannot populate if you fucking the same sex, nigga. And that's going with they plan. They wanted us to do that nigga. This is the one world order. We all coming into this shit right now, nigga. Then he wrote about this shit in the 70s.
The thing about our generation is when we was little, we was able to see, we got a taste of what it used to be like, and now we see what it is. You can't tell me back in the day when you was a little kid, being gay was cool. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with it.
No, I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with it. I'm just saying, what I'm saying is that you ain't see all these gay people on TV. None of that. Ain't no.
None of that.
Not
It
every
was
TV
no
show.
cartoon with no gay person. It was none of that shit.
No, but it's true. It's real life.
No, I'm not saying.
I know, but chill.
I'm not.
There's nothing
Wait,
wrong
shut
with it.
up,
We're
shut
not
up.
judging.
Yeah, I'm not saying there's something wrong with being gay. I'm just saying they advertise it more now in the
advertise it
media
and they
compared
push
to how
it.
they did
That's
it
what
before.
And it's an agenda.
It's an
And it's
agenda.
agenda.
I don't know about all that.
To simply listen. You see how he said, look. Simply, if you simply want to find out who rules over you, find out who you cannot critique or say nothing against. You see how we can't say nothing against gay people? You see how we can't say nothing against Jews?
I'm not saying.
No, I'm saying you see how it's a big thing if we speak up against how we feel on gay people. If you want to find out who rules over you, simply find out who you cannot critique or criticize. We can't criticize gay people. We can't criticize Jews. You feel me? So these the people that got a
I never really
hand.
thought about Jews, but
Yeah, you feel me? It's back then you couldn't say nothing about Jews. You feel me?
I mean, shit, they was all bad.
You feel me?
They
Like
was they've been
just a
doing
minute
nothing.
ago, 21 Savage made a song. He said something about some kosher something, and nigga, it was a big. Them Jews came out the woodworks for that.
I didn't even see that.
No cap.
I
But
believe it though.
the man who controls images controls minds. So you see how they pushing all this stuff subconsciously? It's in the back of minds. So what 10? If God willing, if it's 10 years from now, nigga, you know how many gay little kids and little boys go? You feel me? They go think it's normal to be gay.
Yeah, no, it's a lot of gay kids.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, a lot
Like,
of gay
in
If
kids.
you can't
elementary
think,
school,
you
like-
can't even think straight until you feel me.
And they don't even really know what's going on. They're not, it's just
No.
brainwashing.
Did y'all see that one video of that woman? You know how JoJo Siwa came out?
Oh yeah, I saw that.
You see how the little girl, you seen that video? The little
Yeah,
girl
the little girl was like,
talking about coming out,
yeah.
and she was talking about coming out means being your true self. I feel like they filter kids from reality.
Dude, you ever seen SpongeBob, Amazing World of Gumball, all that stuff? Yeah.
SpongeBob had hella subliminal
Bruh,
stuff.
that
Hell,
nigga was
SpongeBob
gay.
was a grown man. Once you say that, you don't gotta say nothing else. Just watch the show. Like, that was a grown man with a full-time job.
Full-time job. Now that I look at the episodes as an adult, I'm like, yo, like they let. And now, like, okay, like even with all the jokes and everything that they used to say back then, now they can't say that shit no more. All the shit that they used to let go, like when there was this one episode of some, it was, what was it? It was like an episode of fucking like Ed and Eddie or like Family Guy or some shit, and they said some crazy shit, like about some gay shit. I don't know, it was some crazy shit. And there was like this sensitive ass generation couldn't handle something like that right now.
They can't. They'll take your show
Nigga,
off the air.
Everybody get upset so quick.
Speaking of cartoons, bro, I don't fuck with Boondocks.
You don't fuck with
You don't like
Boondocks?
Boondocks?
I like Bulldogs. That should
I
be
think
Wow.
Boondocks keep it 100.
They low key. Riley keeps that shit
banging.
banging. The nigga with the afro, who is that?
That's Riley, right?
Yeah.
And that's a great depiction
Riley
of
and
the
Huey.
boule. Uncle, the dude with the messed up eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's most definitely a Sambo.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't.
It's not Uncle Tom, it's Sambo. They lied to us about that. You want to
They
explain that?
don't feel like they making fun of us.
Where in boot? Where?
I mean, that's black culture though.
They
happening
low
in
key
real-
do like the minstrel show. They low key do.
They really slay
Yeah,
her. They
because-
slay her ass.
because yeah, they do though.
Niggas slay her ass.
It's like y'all know who Sarah Bartman is?
No.
So doing like Sarah Bartman was this big how you say it was thick? Voluptuous woman, right? She was thick. You feel me? Like
Powerpuff Girls.
You see the black one?
Like
they made a black one. I didn't know that.
Hold up. Who can I
Like who? Like what you trying to think about?
I'm trying to think of somebody that's thick.
Caught this hat.
Like a cartoon or a
Real person.
person? Like real thick or fake thick?
Real thick.
Maybe.
I don't know about
Cardi didn't get
Meg.
surgery?
I'm not saying Megan.
I don't know about that. Original. Yeah, no, I'm good. I don't even want to talk about that.
You did. Scotty is a male horse, my God.
I'm not going to get into that.
We not even gonna talk about
Wait. Don't talk to me.
Nah, but no cap. So Sarah Bartman, listen. So Sarah Bartman, they was experimenting on her because her body. So they used to put her on show, like showcase her butt ass nigga in front of hella white men and make her dance.
What the fuck?
Cause
Like some stripper shit.
But against her will.
Oh.
Cause they wasn't with that. The black people back then, they went against all their morals and culture. You feel me? So they took her from, cause she was so thick. You feel me? They never seen that before, and they took her and you feel me? Basically did stuff to her in front of a whole bunch of white men.
Like some porn shit?
No, like everything, bruh. Like you see how people doing it for free now? You see how people out here doing everything for free now? Like showing their body and all this shit?
Yeah.
And they do like all this shit for free. Back then they did that shit to her first and it was against her will.
Oh.
So I'm like, cuz look how far we came, nigga, from Sarah Bartman.
Oh, you saying like strippers?
You feel me? Now y'all doing this shit
As a job.
As a job.
Yeah.
And nigga, back then, nigga, we wasn't with none of that. They used to force us to dance in front of them. They used to force us to do all this stuff in front of them, and we against our whole will. You feel me?
This is, it's crazy. Another crazy satirical moment.
What's up?
When they used to what's them shits called when they did them blackface shows?
That's the minstrel show.
The minstrel shows.
That's
right?
the minstrel
They do the
show.
minstrel shows and we comedians now.
Yeah, bro.
Stop.
Crazy.
That was the first form of entertainment, bro. They have black people, and they showed us. They basically depicted to us how they felt about us.
It's giving me modern.
But you know, if you spin it and look at it different, everything they tried to oppress us, we took and made our own in a way. You know what I'm saying?
But it happened over time.
Over time.
Over time. You don't just simply be dysfunctional.
Right.
Somebody gotta teach you. You feel me? Gotta place you in your subconscious to be dysfunctional. You feel me? So
what
people.
What about right or wrong? Do you think people have to teach you right from wrong?
No, we come out and automatically doing the wrong shit anyway. That's facts. You come out doing the wrong, just from Adam and Eve. Just from Adam and Eve.
Yeah. So do you think
you come out doing the wrong thing anyway?
Do you think they teach us to be a liar or tell the truth? Like,
No, I think that stuff is naturally.
You learn that from your mama.
I think you're taught to lie, because I say that because when you tell the truth and then you let's say you do some bad shit and you tell the truth, you got consequences. You get your ass whooped.
Right.
So then you start, I'm not gonna tell the truth. I'm gonna keep giving out ass whoop.
Well, I was built different, nigga, because I told them every time.
Yeah, because nigga, if you lie, nigga, like here, if I lie, it was better. It was way worse than I told the truth, nigga. If I lie, nigga, she found out I lied, nigga, I'm getting slayed.
Yes, that's why
I'm getting slayed.
I'm
getting hit with the hard end of the belt, nigga. No facts, nigga.
You know them old. You know them old belts with the little metal things? Them old belts with the little metal little things?
Oh, the spike.
The square.
The first BB Timmy belts, nigga.
Oh god. That's your hurtful.
And I used to get beat till I was bleeding.
Yeah.
Boy, that built a lot of character though.
But you know what's crazy? It's like I say, everything that they did to us, we took and made our own. Cause you know how they used to, as a slave, you act if you got whipped. White people don't whip their kids like that. That's not a thing that they do. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of a minority thing. Blacks and Mexicans, they whip their kids. White people don't really whip their kids. That's not.
But we been. I think we been disciplining our kids.
But they still have a mental disorder.
But they had to, because you gotta understand.
They kids,
you have to know, you understand.
they
When
kids
kids
come out
was
retarded.
Even like in segregation and stuff, but listen, even segregation, when you would teach, they used to teach their kids, like, you don't look up to a white man. You don't do certain things that they would discipline their own kids for that.
Oh, I see.
You know
but
what
that
I'm
come
saying?
from Willie Lynch, though.
You know what I'm
That's the
saying?
Willie Lynch,
Yeah.
though. That's the Willie Lynch,
I'm
though.
trying to tell you, they inbred stuff, and we just
You
take
want-
it
you wanna
and make it
explain
our
Willie
own.
Lynch?
It's crazy.
But I'm stretching my leg.
You want to explain Willie Lynch now?
I don't know what Lynch is.
So Willie Lynch,
What is it?
it's a letter. It's a letter taught how to torture a slave.
And they do it now. They do everything
Mentally.
now. They do all that shit now.
How to mentally make a slave mind.
They took, and Willie Lynch, they took the male out of the black family.
Makes sense.
And they made the mother independent. And they made the mother be over the family, cuz.
This is hitting home.
And they turned the black male slave against the light-skinned male slave. And the light-skinned male slave against the black slave. And they turned the man against the woman against the man.
That's how it is now.
That's a little hurtful. Hearing it out loud.
Oh my
That's
God.
what it is now.
It is terrible.
That's a little hurtful.
Nigga. But how they would do it, because you know, men was macho, nigga, you not finna touch my family, nigga.
Right.
So they'll torture this nigga in front of his wife.
Oh, they done boiled that nigga.
They'll kill this nigga in front of his wife. So now his wife, oh hell nah. I gotta protect my child. So now she'll bow down to the white man. If the child say anything to the white man, she'll beat the child ass because she don't want nothing to happen to him like how it happened to, you feel me?
Yeah.
Or they'll discipline the mother in front of the child. So now the child looks up and this nigga got the power.
Like, why the fuck am I saying, bro, I just got beat like a slave. I got whooped like a slave.
I ain't never thought about it like that.
I did.
You did.
I ain't think about it like that, yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It's fucked up.
That's fucked up.
That's crazy.
You
And I
did,
just
bro.
think, I just hate how it is, but they said this in the Bible, bro.
Now I feel dumb when I was younger saying
A fight between two nations,
yeah.
forever.
Forever.
You
It's
know
proof
that.
in
You
the
know who
pudding.
that was. Oh, did they? Oh, my name.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, he know.
He said, okay. He did.
Respectfully.
A ski, yee.
Yeah, but what you said, that's true though. That's true. But that's biblical too though. It's always gonna be a battle.
They don't
between
know
the
that
two.
all this shit biblical though, for real.
I don't want to get into that.
And now
I
We finna get into it if you up to it. I mean,
It's gonna be-
if you up to it, I mean, well, we can save it for another epi. But I mean, we can spill some.
The Jacob and Esau.
We can spill that we in Jacob's trouble. You know what I'm saying? We can spill a little bit of some sauce. But
It's still kind of messed up to me, bro.
well,
How Jacob was like deceitful.
oh, he was a finesser.
He was deceitful. He even pulled his heel.
Yeah,
And he
he dressed up like Esau too.
He still kind of got God's blessing.
But
But I feel like God
This-
gave
For the
Esau
people
the
who
greater
didn't read
blessing.
it all the way through, please elaborate.
But it go back on it go back on the end that we don't understand good and evil. That goes back on that, like, dang, how you blessed? We don't
Yeah.
understand.
I think he already knew what was going
He
on.
knew. He knew.
He
But-
gave up his birthright.
Like for some soup, my boy.
That's why the youngest kids always be the main ones.
Up the not the story.
You notice that, right? The youngest kids always be the one that become the leader of the family.
Yeah, they become
Because he got something to
figured
learn.
out. Yeah.
Hey, y'all boys want to talk about Jeff Bezos stepping down?
Oh, we don't gotta talk about him. We talk about the other 1,200,000 and 1,200 that did it too. It wasn't just him. That's crazy to me. I thought it was just him, but then I found out like Tinder, Grinder, MGM, GM, like hell,
The
they-
gay,
they-
the
the
gay.
gay nigga, yes. Their CEO stepped down.
Why?
AIs are coming.
Because the economy, they finna flip outside. They finna do a backflip. And they finna push that AI. Y'all boys want to talk about Elon Musk?
And cryptocurrency.
Bowser put a quick little
What's AI?
500 in Bitcoin.
AI is like, your phone is Siri. That's AI.
Oh, yeah.
Like you
That
ever
jump be crazy.
you
as
ever
fuck.
seen iRobot with Will
That's the
Smith?
one with like the lady like
The robot with that red heart.
All the
With Will
robots
Smith.
was fighting
Yeah.
Will Smith and the robots.
In the robot, he
oh
he
yeah,
had,
they like all turned back and they was like
Yeah.
functioning with all the robots.
Yeah.
And they all turned back.
Yeah.
and they
I think that's no one's been starting that shit because look how Siri. I mean not Siri, but your phone listens to what you're saying and then it'll pop up like all that.
y'all know what smart mean? Like a smartphone, smartwatch. Y'all know what smart mean? Like smartphone, smartwatch.
No.
It means self-monitoring, analysis, reporting technology.
What's that
Self-monitoring, analysis, reporting technology. So it goes.
So a tracker.
So it
Oh, my fault.
it listens to you, it learns you, and it reports back to a source.
You know, I just learned. You know, okay, so you know how they got the new self-driving cars. Now, Elon Musk, he wants his cars. A lot of cars use LiDAR, like they use sensors and stuff to figure out where they are on the road and stuff like that. He wants to make his computer just a smart computer, like cameras, like eyes, and just a computer. It's like the car can see and understand. Like the computer in the car learns, like AI learns. They put it so that it can learn stuff. So like when you go on
road
Google,
behavior? So it can learn like road behavior.
road behavior, human behavior,
Tendencies.
it can learn everything it sees.
Niggas cutting bitches off.
Yeah, but no, peep this though. You know when you go on Google and you want to identify that you're not a robot, and it'd be like, it's always like, choose the bus, choose the bike, point out the
Or
road,
like
the
do
sign.
letters and then
It's
do all
always
the-
road related. I bet you ain't know all that information. They take that and use it for these AI so they can understand. Okay, that's a crosswalk.
You blank.
That's somebody on a bus. That's somebody that is a bus. I didn't even know that. You feel me?
I didn't know
So
that.
every time you go online and they get a little robot
Makes
thing, they're
sense.
like, to make sure you're not a robot. Okay, it's always traffic related. They take all your information and they're putting it in these AIs.
Damn,
They're
that's
making them
crazy.
smart,
Fucking
bro.
is.
They're making them smarter.
We letting y'all know right now.
Detroit.
Hey, niggas in Detroit crazy, nigga. They stole a Porsche. They stole somebody Porsche in Detroit, cuz.
Porsche?
How can you steal somebody Porsche?
Nigga,
Why did you steal a Porsche?
Why did you steal a Porsche?
Nigga.
A Porsche.
I was stealing.
Something you sit
I
on.
thought you were trying to say Porsche.
No, a Porsche.
Nigga, I was talking about Detroit.
I had ice in my mouth. I couldn't.
I was talking about Detroit, the game.
Oh, the game. Elaborate to it. It's a game
Pull up
named
your
Detroit.
phone. Pull up your phone right now, sir. Pull up your phone right now, sir.
Like they stole the wood off the porch? I don't understand.
They stole the Porsche.
He walked out the door and failed.
They stole the Porsche.
Detroit, the
What do you
game.
do if you walk out your door and your porch go?
Exactly.
I'm walking back in
You
the
walk
house.
off, you fall off, nigga.
I was going back in the house like, I'm gonna wake up
Like,
later.
damn.
But I don't even
Detroit,
know
let
if
me look up Detroit game.
Yeah, Detroit, the game. I wouldn't even call the police, bro, because at that point, bro.
Yo, did you know in DR
Hey,
they
if
don't
you
have
find
social
my
security
Porsche,
numbers?
they gonna hang up on you.
Because it's only for America.
I know, I noticed that shit. I'm
What?
like,
What?
don't know.
Social security numbers.
We the only.
It's a product
I don't know
tag.
if we're the only, but I know we're one of the only people. Who
And
have
everybody
social
else that has
security
social security numbers are on they
Because I
countries
was
and
trying to get
territories.
my cousin an Apple thing, and they were like social
What's
security
it
number. I
about?
was like, they don't have
So-
social security.
Yeah,
number.
because that's a
Detroit
product
game.
number.
That's crazy.
It's a
They
product
don't even
number.
have, I think their ideas don't
is
even
a
have numbers on it.
2018
Exactly, because
adventure
we products. We own
game
about
developed
That's
by
crazy.
Quantum Dream.
That's why when Abraham Lincoln emancipated us, he gave emancipate mean give ownership over to. He gave ownership
Well,
back
it's
over
about-
to. You feel me? A source, and we are
Why do you
own.
know?
I know.
But you always
So,
slave in America.
so basically, see, I played the game Detroit, right? It basically was humans were getting replaced by these AIs that could do simple tasks like you was talking about, like going to the store buying certain canvas of paint. Nigga, it was so smart. All they do is they pay. They look at each other in the eyes and pay.
And look,
So they
nigga,
hire.
niggas finna start scanning their
They
hands and
been
pay.
doing that shit in fucking factories and shit.
Oh yeah,
So
certain
they-
jobs they
they
had
doing that.
certain
Yeah. But
private
it was to
companies,
the
they
AI.
got it already.
So the AI, so people will buy the AIs to do simple chores, just fucking sweep, take out the trash, all that.
Like
Sometimes
the babe.
So there was a laboring class. AIs was a laboring class.
the AIs, yes, they did everything basically.
That's how the movie
Went to the
was.
store, everything. They
Oh
did.
no, it's crazy. Oh, keep going.
Oh, so it got to a point with the AIs, they eventually were able to break their system code and do what they want to do.
Oh.
Like somebody installed compassion into their CPU. Niggas told the nigga, it was an artist. He told him, paint something. So he painted something. He painted the exact same picture the artist painted. He said, no, paint something that you think of.
That you want with your.
That nigga painted something different.
Yeah.
Something he thought of.
In all the AI movies, The AI eventually
That's how it
turns back.
started.
They eventually turn back on the human race because they learn human emotions. You feel me?
And they learn
They
human
learn.
shit.
They learn human emotions, but they don't have human emotions.
And then they say
you know what I'm saying?
they will be like, you're the reason why the earth is like this.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They
Yeah.
say that he was bad and they turn.
What you was telling me the other day, you was like, who said humans is an invasive species? You said. Explain it.
Invasive?
Invasive
An
species.
invasive species.
Oh, invasive.
So like,
Invasive or invasive?
Invasive.
So like an invasive species, like in Florida, like anacondas and crocodiles are invasive. They're eating a lot of animals and driving animals
They
extinct.
keep the-
Oh, I know what you're talking
So
about.
humans are invasive. Too many humans on the planet, regardless of what you believe, is bad. You know what I'm saying? It's an invasive species. We got famine, you know what I'm saying? You can't educate all these kids, you know what I'm saying? There's not enough health care, none of that, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's where it goes back to population control, you know what I'm saying? But, I don't know.
But look though,
that's
it's
just real.
enough land.
It's enough land.
It's enough
Yeah,
land
yeah, for
for all. But what they do all that shit so they can do. You feel me? Like the
So they can
economic
go-
hitman,
So they can go through the birth controls and the.
and so they can do the
Hypothetically,
depopulation,
and they
like the
can say-
economic hitman.
If one of us was to get our own island.
This is outrageous.
Shut the fuck up.
These were real. How they?
Oh, man.
I'm suing you, Nike. I know I'm not. I'm lying.
I was like, stop. No, you know what's fucking crazy too over here? They don't have one of the only places that don't got free healthcare.
No.
Yeah, Canada got good healthcare.
Look though.
No.
Look though.
Free. I can go to the hospital in DR. They don't charge me nothing. I can get a tetanus shot. I can do whatever I want. I can
So how
get
do
hit by a
doctors
bus and be
get paid?
good. Huh?
How do doctors get paid in DR?
They get paid through. I think it's medicine.
Do they get paid regularly?
They get it's like a. It's
So
like
they get paid as much as a teacher would.
Well, the
course,
things
the
are different. The prices are different. I mean, like the ranges is different because they have different.
Because I know school here
and they
is
don't get like taxes.
way harder than. Well, I won't even say way harder. Way more complicated.
They say China got
Other
their
places.
school system with food. They don't even get summer breaks.
Nah, them
They
niggas
don't.
boarding
That shit
schools.
But they can go to the house for like 3 hours during their lunch, I think, some shit like that. It's weird.
They schooling is different, but you see how they come out though.
But y'all, all right. So you see how we was talking about the gay stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all look back. Remember that Roman Empire and the Greeks.
Mm.
What their whole empire was?
Okay.
Gay people.
What
Romans.
are you talking about?
The Romans,
The Romans?
back then, and the Greeks back then, way back then, with like gladiator times when they used to be in coliseums
Coliseums.
You're
and
talking
shit.
about 300.
Yeah, back then,
Yeah, back
them
then.
niggas was gay.
They
300,
were gay.
300, and
They
the
were
Spartans,
gay.
they was
They were
all lovers.
Why? I mean,
They used to just have
They are-
orgies.
that's them.
That's
That's
what they did.
them.
They had orgies. and
That's
all types of
them,
crazy
and we are in a Roman
I am
Empire.
not smart enough.
Wait, how did you find that out? Like,
No, this is facts.
This is
like-
y'all don't know I do.
If you any
I'm asking.
movie and show you watch,
And they tell you this in the Bible.
they be having no bitches in there though.
And they tell you this in the Bible. All right,
They,
so look.
they do with everything. They buy. They
All right,
have
so
sex
y'all
with
know
everything.
the beast in the Bible, the 7 heads, the 10 horns, boom, boom,
I
boom,
didn't read
and
about
the
it.
one horn
Yeah.
that come out that speak like a
She
man.
don't know.
All right, you explaining it. To
All right,
the
so-
wall right
So
now.
skip, save it.
Save it. Y'all heard it though.
No, they do. They had a lot of
You picked
orgies,
up.
and a lot of
You know
people
how I
don't
get when I'm
realize-
finna speak.
Yeah.
Hey,
There's
what
a lot of
time we
Roman
in?
stuff
What time
in
we
there.
in? What time we in?
38.
Okay, that's smooth.
Yeah. So I was
What's
like,
up?
what you
Why
talking
don't
about
you
with
just
the
make 12
AI.
deals at one time?
We
Why
don't
don't
pay
you just make
attention to
12
the
deals
stuff
at
that
one
happens in other countries.
Cut
You know what
it.
I'm saying? It seems like every country is separated by their own problems.
Uh-huh.
I said,
Did
why
you know there's a
don't you make 2
hotel, back to
episodes
the
at
AI
the
stuff
same
you was talking about, there's a
Mhm.
whole hotel ran by AI and robots. There's no people. The only people there just maintain it. From the time you check in, from the time the person that takes your bag is a robot, the person that cleans your room is a robot. There's a Japanese lady, not a lady, she's a robot lady, you know what I'm saying? She talks to you, and the only thing that talks English is an English talking T-Rex robot. And it's real, like you check in, it's nothing but robots. You need your bag, took to your room,
I try to live like that, bro. That's the thing the government promoting.
Yeah, but that's
The government promoting us not having real relationships.
yeah, that's
You know,
this whole
so us not having real relationships would be easier for them to slip the AI in.
mhm.
So we have to rely on the AI to do stuff.
And then I think
It's a
about it, back
perfect
to this
setup.
question, I don't think they tested on us, dude. Because a lot of stuff happens in other countries way before it hits us.
No, but they've
It
been
be
conditioning us.
country.
If you think about it, they've been conditioning us to do that shit, like going shopping at the grocery market. None of us can't hunt no more.
But we
We can't hunt no more.
This
Over time,
corporation,
they'll eventually.
everything happens in this corporation before it happens everywhere else. We the empire. This the empire that runs, that basically is over the world right now.
Niggas in other countries can hunt.
No.
No, I don't think it's like that,
can't
bro.
say that.
I don't think it's
Because
like
there's
that.
people in the country, like on my mama's side, them niggas country. And on my daddy's side though too, they country too. Cause my daddy's side, that's all that.
All right, so why you think? All right, so
I don't think America's on the top. Just like think about government, everybody thinks the president's on
The
the top.
em-
I think it's a pawn.
this the Roman. All right, so the Roman Empire is the one that rules just running.
Right.
And America is one of the biggest. You feel me? Boom, boom, boom. You know what I'm saying? But the Roman Empire spreads out to England,
Everywhere.
London, the Vatican where Rome met, Italy, Canada, because it's ruled. It's ran by the
Who
French.
they got who overtook them? Was it
It was who?
took the Roman Empire?
No, Rome is still on top. Rome goes down when Jesus comes back.
What are you talking about?
Rome is Babylon.
You talking
You talking
story,
about
like
that-
his history book wise.
Nobody beat Rome.
History book as in when the city of Rome fell.
Oh, when
What
the
you
city
talking
of
about? when
Rome
it was
fell.
was it the, I don't want to say it was Mongolians. It
Yeah,
was one
I was
of
thinking
them.
I was saying it's the
Mongolians.
Gon. What is this shit?
Genghis Khan or something like
Yeah,
that.
the
Genghis
Huns.
Khan's the Mongols.
Yeah,
Genghis Khan the Mongols. No.
yeah. The Huns and all them.
I
Because
think
Genghis
it's-
Khan, he. All right, so the Ashkenazi, how you say
Genghis Khan was
Ashkenazi?
disrespectful.
Yeah,
he was
Ashkenazi.
disrespecting everybody. God, he over.
Yeah. Genghis Khan, yeah. Half of Asia is his DNA.
He'll
I
go in
heard that.
that.
He nigga had like a million kids.
He'll go in a whatchamacallit village and be like, pray for your God.
Yeah.
He was. They say, nigga, I was reading something, and they said the way that we think Genghis Khan look is not the way that he looked.
I heard that.
They said that nigga didn't look Asian.
Oh, I heard
They
that.
say he didn't look Asian at all.
What they say he looked like?
They say he looked like a white man. Who'd that be?
Quick recess.
This would be
But
Anthony.
nah, I feel like,
Nah,
I really think about it though, like, just how we feel like we know like the president really don't run shit.
Yeah, he the
but
CEO.
people think he runs shit.
Yeah.
But it's just the same with America. 'Cause remember I told you before, a lot of actual land in America isn't even owned by America.
Yeah.
The Eiffel
Hold
Tower.
on,
the Eiffel
wait.
Tower. Uh-oh. We overran it. Oh damn.
No,
I
we
mean,
ain't
the video
over-
can still hear us.
We ain't overrun it.
The video can still hear?
Yeah.
Cause I was saying like the Empire State Building
Mhm.
and the what's
No,
like the
no,
rocket.
no,
We don't own the Empire State Building?
No.
What the fuck?
China owns the Empire State Building.
Yo, shut the fuck up.
China
Swear to God.
China
Yeah, she
colonized
messed up the whole
Africa.
audio, so we got down.
China colonized Africa. They all over Africa.
So when you think about it like that, how can you think that we really, the United States is on top? We owe China
Yeah,
trillions of dollars.
I mean, we already knew that though.
But
we
But they
China-
own
No, they
land.
don't
How
get
do
it
you
twisted,
own
though.
land
they
in another
they
country?
portray us to be the strongest from military power, but we all know we
Yeah,
gonna
yeah.
get our asses beat in the motherfucking
It's the war. The third
Nobody
World War.
can-
We supposed to lose.
Nobody can beat China. Nobody.
Nobody.
Nigga,
Nobody.
in the Bible, it say China come with them like 200 million steppers, nigga.
There's a lot of them.
They say they coming with like in Iran and Russia, nigga. We
No,
finna,
it's already, but
it's
the
finna go
technology-
And
down.
now you gotta think about it like this. If they own land, now I'm not talking about some rich Chinese dude came and was like, I
Yeah,
wanna
yeah,
buy.
yeah.
No.
Yeah, yeah.
China owns land. You know what I'm saying? Who's to say they don't got people ready here?
But
You
that's
don't know
what-
who's in our country. You know what I'm saying? You can't count for every
I
person.
don't know.
bro.
Should I
don't think
say it?
America is the
Say it.
top that we really think it is.
No, Rome, no,
Nobody.
Rome.
Nobody.
Yeah,
nobody
Rome
owns
is-
America is the
Yeah,
top.
no, they not the top. Rome is the top.
I can see that. Yeah.
Like the Rothschilds, they don't run. They don't. People think they run everything, but they don't run everything. We know who run everything. But I don't want to.
Talk about them people.
I don't want to talk about them. But we know about y'all. But listen,
I don't know about y'all.
nigga, look at me, nigga.
I don't know.
Nigga, I know, nigga.
I really
Nigga.
don't, but I don't know what the fuck
Men
going
in
on.
black, I know about y'all, boy.
You know, that's how I think. People swear we that.
What's up with them hypotheticals, though, Trey?
Shit, I don't even got nothing, bro. For real. I low key want to go back to that little picture though.
What picture?
Talk about it.
Oh, bring it up, buddy. You gotta put it on the camera.
Yeah, I gotta
like
show the
this.
camera. I gotta show you too. I didn't show
You
you.
gotta put it. You gotta put it in the
Psychoanalyzing
camera
each
like
other.
it's a Q&A.
I'm scared.
Hold up.
Is it gonna be something like nasty?
Just go to our messages and click the
This nigga.
No, like nasty, like not like nasty, like nasty, like gruesome.
Oh yeah.
You see the perspective. So.
No, I seen this picture before. And that's it. Yeah, I know exactly. Yep.
Look at everything.
Oh, I
bro.
saw that shit.
Okay.
That shit hurt me because that shit just hurt me in my soul because this is the damn truth.
That's real life.
Y'all see that?
But you know what?
Click the. Hold on. Do it again.
Y'all
Put it up.
fuck it up. Watch.
I'm not doing nothing.
Something. There.
But you know what's crazy? Recently, I've been trying to I want to start my own business. So I've been getting into
Same.
like a lot of looking into business owners, reading their books, listening to like TED Talks and shit like that. And I realized that everybody knows knowledge is power, but knowledge is also wealth. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So that picture, like he got all that money, it could have been passed
What's
down,
the
but
point,
you
though?
know what I'm saying?
What's the point though?
What's the point of the picture?
No, what's the point of you reading those books?
Who, me?
Yeah, because that's I feel
That's
like
just to get
I feel like that's just the past though.
a mindset to learn how the system kind of works, like
Yeah,
how
but
a
I feel
business
like,
mindset.
I
You
feel
know
like
what I'm
that's the
saying?
past though, because business is new now.
But not
it
the
all relies
foundation.
on the same
You don't never change foundation.
You
It
know what
always-
I'm
it
You don't
runs
never
on
change the
same
foundation.
principles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
You
the
might
building,
change the
you
idea or
can
something.
go in the building and you can go in the building and change how it look inside the building, but you don't change the foundation. Hey, y'all come here. Y'all come here.
Hey, what's up? Yeah, how you doing?
We now.
Something like that.
Y'all can't be loud down here. We talking.
Oh, okay.
Tell them to go upstairs. Go upstairs.
They going upstairs, they gonna get something to eat.
This nigga remind me of my uncle.
Right. Don't tell them kids what to do.
Nah, these black kids gotta go upstairs. Got to. They're invasive
Oh, we can
species
pause it.
inside the house.
Yeah, you're already lying.
Oh, we can pause it.
Yeah.